I'd like to, before we get any further, I would like to announce that Chris Warren and I will be performing at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. October 7th is actually one of the dates. That's insane.
Seems a little on the nose.
Like, fuck you guys, right? Like, that's, like, you couldn't have, like, is that the final night?
I feel like what happened is, I think they picked it at random. I don't think they were thinking that far ahead. And some intern definitely went like, hey, you guys know this is like, you know what that date might be interpreted as. And some Saudi prince was like, I'm never wrong, so I'm not taking the L on this. We're fucking doing this.
That's true.
You
Dude,
know?
I was thinking, I was like, do you think that they, like, this was clearly a Hail Mary for them. Like, do you think that they maybe were like, it probably won't? Like, do you think they were surprised? Like, do you think that they were in an office and he was like, Habibi, they all said yes. We're having the festival. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you think, like...
I think, no, because, like, people don't understand how truly wealthy the Saudis are. Like, you have, like, over 1,000 people in the royal family, and they only include the men. So, like, that's... no, I'm just being real. It's like, you have, like, 1,000 princes, right, under the crown prince, because for whatever reason, they refuse to have a king. It's always like, you know. But you have over 1,000 of them. They're all, like, the poorest one. The, like... 7,800th in line to the throne is worth $700 million, and they all make fun of him for being poor.
Right, he's
like
the broke one.
And he's the lowest rung. Can you imagine when you get to the top 10 how much money they have? They're probably I would venture to guess that there's at least one person in the Saudi royal family that is a trillionaire, and they just choose not to make it. The first trillionaire already happened. They're just not making it public.
Yeah, it's him or Putin.
Yeah, one of them.
It probably is Saudi.
Which just goes to show you that, like, if you're a good person and you work hard and you always do the right thing and are honest, like, that's the real path to money.
That is the real... Honesty is not the path to money, folks. Listen, we have always been con men, okay? It's just that it's like I said in the beginning, it's just that now it's like we're kind of like not really hiding it anymore.
Yeah, it's
like,
beautiful.
Both sides. Like, the leaders are just like, yo, here's what's going to happen. And then the elite people, like the celebrities, like comedians, everybody. Have you seen the list?
Calling comedians celebrities is...
Rich
I
people...
say this as a comedian. It's generous.
Right.
It's a generous...
But can I tell you something? I think that's the upper echelon. Like, I feel like all the comedians going to this are celebrities.
That's fair.
Does that make sense? Like, because it's like Kevin Hart, Tom. Did you see the list?
No.
I'm gonna pull it up.
I just saw that I was not invited, and I'm like, well, if there was a terrorist attack there, that'd be horrible. If all the top talent got taken out and someone needed to, like, move up a rung in the comedy scene to...
Well, my thing is just like, guys, where was the submission link? I don't...
You know, because here's the thing. I'm not delusional. I'm not gonna replace, like, Bill Burr. But, like, the guy that moves up to replace him, he's going to leave. I could maybe take some of those spots, you know?
Right? Come on. Listen, I'll take a spot for some guy who makes a gay joke that you don't like.
Exactly.
And then I'll come in. I'm Italian. We're the gayest homophobes, but we don't like... We hate gay people, but we love, like, soccer.
I think the Turks might give you a run for your money. You ever been to Turkey?
Let me read you who's going to the Riyadh Comedy Festival. It's absurd. Tim Dillon, Jeff Ross and Friends, Dave Chappelle, Gabriel Iglesias... Omid Jaja, I don't know, that's probably the one guy who can speak freely there. Jimmy On, I don't know who that is. Jessica Kirsten, Aziz Ansari, Kevin Hart, Nimesh Patel, Chris DiStefano, Tom Segura, Joe Coy, Sam Morrell, Hannibal Buress, Andrew Schultz, Sebastian Maniscalco, Andrew Santino, Bobby Lee, Bill Burr, Whitney Cummings, Jimmy Carr, Louis C.K., Pete Davidson, Mark Norman, Russell Peters, Zarna Gang, Chris Tucker.
That's a pretty star-studded cast.
That's a great lineup.
That's better than the comedy festival you and me met at.
Yeah.
The Ithaca Comedy Festival.
Well, let's not. Hey. The Finger Lakes are the home of some very special venues.
Well, hey, we got to meet each other, and that made it all worth it.
And that's what makes it worth it, right? That's what makes it all worth it, folks. Comedy is about the relationships that you build and you cultivate, and that is what Saudi Arabia is doing now. Listen, they realize, hey, baby, this is all based on followers and references, okay?
Dude, I think the Saudis are kind of like a little bit baller. Think what you want about them morally.
Of course they are.
The fact they're like, yeah, we're just going to have a con. I mean, everyone says it's crazy. They've been doing crazy shit like this forever. Like when...
Forever.
They just like, yeah, we're going to have the UFC here now. Well, and then they had the thing where it's like, we want a golf tournament. And the PGA is like, anyone that plays in that golf tournament is banned from PGA. So they went to all the top guys and they're like, hey, we'll give you like 100 million. We'll give you retirement money.
Yeah.
And they're just like, this will be my last golf tournament. I'm going, fuck the PGA. I'm going to the Saudi Arabia golf tournament.
Dude, look, it's a weird situation because it's like, people are pissed. And people are, and even I partly was like, what the fuck, man? They're all going to Saudi Arabia? They're performing for the regime? You know what I mean? But then I was like, that's actually probably the most American thing you could do.
They could have, I'm going to be real, they could have been like, Chris, we can't pay for you. We can't pay for your air travel or your hotel stay, but if you find a way to get here, we'll give you 10 minutes in front of Bill Burr. I would have made it. I would have taken out a payday loan and gone.
Dinner with Jay-Z.
That's how easy I am. You don't even have to bribe me. I'll just show up if you give me
like I'm that desperate. You don't have to wine and dine me. I'll do anything to be liked, let alone monetary value.
Like people are always like, because I've been talking about shit like this where everyone's got to calm down. Now people in my life are like, oh, Chris, you sell out. Why would you do that? It's horrible. It's like, listen, I'm a Jewish man. If Adolf Hitler was like, hey, we need someone for the big rally, I can't pay you, but I promise I can't pay.
But it's exposure.
If you find your way to Berlin, I promise I'll tell everyone you're one of the good ones.
Right.
I give you my assurance you can get in and out. No one's gonna kill you.
Out. Bing bang boom.
Listen, Adolf. Can you do 20? I'd be like, my Führer, I'll be there.
Mein Führer, yeah. Listen. You can, and it's Adolf, so it's probably industry in the crowd, right? He's big.
I hope Goebbels sees me there. Wants to put me. I could play like one of the propaganda Jews in the videos.
Yeah, I could go like this.
Yeah, I could do some of it. I'm a sellout. I'll do it.
I'll do anything for money. I'm Jewish now. Dude, wow, that is really. It is crazy though to think like, like you're in the green room. Hitler's like, yo, can you stretch? The other guy's running late. Can you stretch? No, because Hitler would be late. They'd be like, Hitler's late.
Hitler's late. We gotta.
He went over on the other one. Can you stretch? Like, can you do 30? Yeah, I can do 30.
Yeah, I got this. I got
30. Do you know anything about Berlin, or like, do you know? Like that's what it would be like. God,
Sprechen Sie Deutsch in Berlin.
But dude, it is true.